So now we don't have enough monsters for the dungeon, so that was a smart move. Hello everyone, my name is Gracie and welcome back to episode 4 of this Let's Play of the new Legend of Keepers DLC, Feed the Troll, featuring Anchanchu the Shaman. So in our last few episodes, we got through mission 1, which was very easy, but we got to play with a lot of these new spirit monsters that Anchanchu summons, which are very, very cool. So we're going into our second mission, Night Walk. So the first one, Default, great name, was about the... oh, what's it called? The celestial, the solar blessing, something like that. It's the fire sort of theme, fire and physical. This one is a little bit more about the lunar, I think, which is air and ice. So we have some air damage, some ice, air and ice, physical. Yeah, so we definitely have air and ice, and we have a polar portal, which does frostbite. We have the electrical coil, which does air damage and applies air weakness. And we have this cool bee, which is... when you slow heroes, they also lose power. So heroes are going to do less damage when we affect them with slow. We have a good number of slow effects in these starting monsters. So this one we were using spirits and skeletons, or undead, I guess. And in this one we're going to be using demons and spirits. So let's get started here. We leveled up at the end of the last episode. We skewering here, which is one of our attacks we use on Anchanchu himself when we get to if the heroes get to the boss battle, essentially, which is which is us, then our skewering effect is very strong. And then we also gave a little bit of regeneration to spirits when they kill heroes. So that's going to be useful. I want to get to this gold power up here. So let's get started.
I will hide here and wait.
So we have our starting 2 groups of monsters. I'm not going to bother with really doing that. Let's just get into it. Veterans, more gold, and a monster. So yeah, we're going to take the veterans. We can handle a little veterans. So we've got monster room, trap room, spell room. So here we do ice and air damage with this attack here. So what we could do is set up the electrical coil to affect the one in the back, give them air weakness, ricochets to another hero. The problem is this one does the one in the front, so there's only a 50% chance this ricochets to the correct target, so that's maybe not what we want to do, actually. Air damage. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. We have a minstrel. It does AoE nature and gives dodge to somebody. Fire damage in the back. Dodges a trap. Heals at the start of each... wow, that character's annoying as hell. Sengard the Tracker, and we have Urik the Berserker, who's going to do physical damage and broken armor. So we got physical in the front and fire in the back. So who resists what? Here's some physical, and nobody resists fire, so let's just put the highest health character in the back, and we'll put our Futakuchi Onna in the middle here. My cat is yelling about something randomly in the middle of the room. Speed increased. Okay, interesting. So if we're not going to be hitting the character in the back... now this does AoE air. So this could be a good opportunity to... do any of you activate the blessing? No, you don't. If a blessing is active... hey, how are we supposed to get the blessing on? That's interesting. So it's probably this trap. And then... well, but it might ricochet to this one and it'll dodge. That's okay. That's okay. Let's just move on. We'll be okay. Polar portal. Physical in the front, fire in the back. So we have Manalip, the Abyssal Warrior, who is actually pretty good against that. So let's put you there, and then we'll put you in the back for the fire, and the Hess in the middle here, the Naga. She's big.
Food.
Oh. Oh. Whoops. Didn't even get to do anything. Acid Spit. Nature and applies poison. You are a little weak to that. Or Slimy Spit. Air and slowed. But you have dodge on. Do we have an AoE? We don't. That's unfortunate. Dodge. Applies dodge. Dodges the next attack. I don't know if that counts for traps, though. Let's ignore it. Let's ignore the problem and see if it goes away. Harassment. Well, there's an attack for you. Morale and tiredness in the back, or Maleficent Bolt. Maleficent. Air damage and vulnerable. This is going great. Definitely not getting my butt kicked. Have some more poison. Alright, let's see if this dodge works. No, it does not. It does not dodge. It's not an attack. It bounced to this character who dodges the first trap activation, so it's good and bad. It would have been nice to be able to affect this character, but now she won't be able to dodge the polar portal. So we could kill this character off. That's probably the best choice. We're struggling here. I think killing off a character is important. Oh, 2 dodge now. Well. Shrill Shout. Air damage. Ricochets to the hero behind if the target's morale is above 50%. Let's do that to get rid of one of those dodges. And again, I don't want to waste the dodge. Hopefully we'll get back around to her again. Ice damage. Aha. Also affects the one behind. Perfect. Let's do that. Get those dodges off of there. You're not long for life. So we have Shrill Shout, air damage, and morale. Ricochets behind. Okay. Or Frigid Glance. Ice damage, minus 30 morale. Damage and morale dealt increased by 100% if the target's the last remaining hero. Okay, so we want to focus on this one for now. Can we kill you off? Ah, yeah, here we go. That was huge damage. Why was that so much damage? Oh, they're weak to ice. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, now this'll do... Okay. So the master's gonna have to... But we're faster than this minstrel, so the minstrel won't actually get to attack.
You are alone? Has someone put me on a diet?
Anchanchu versus this single minstrel. Oh, he's got dodge. No!
To the pantry!
To the pantry, indeed. So we have some demon rewards. So we have fire here. This is actually a pretty good creature. Dark Magus, air damage, morale, tiredness is not bad. And the Grief Weaver, this is a special one. You sign up for their newsletter, I think, in order to get this one, but she's pretty cool. Nature, morale, poison, morale, and terrified. I think it's going to be the Dark Magus, because the AoE, we've got air damage, which is something we may be able to get the what do you call it, Lunar Blessing. But the tiredness is super useful. This is actually not bad. Attacks ricochet if the target's armor is positive. Let's take this one. We got some gold and some blood. Okay, so we have some motivation. Everybody got knocked out, so we've got a couple that lost a couple of points there. Trainer, merchant, or event. Probably go to the trainer, because we have a plunder coming up. We can get some stuff. So who do we like here? This character we never got to use. Oh, activates Lunar Blessing. Of course. Ooh, that's strong. That's really strong, because that Lunar Blessing would double that, I think. So let's train that character. And then now that we're going to get Lunar Blessing, we want to focus on the air and the ice, which I think pretty much everybody does. Ricochets. This would increase, what, power a little bit of resistances. Morale is not really something we're super focused on at this moment. Deals 100% of the final damage to the hero position directly behind the target. So this is a good one to train up because that's doing this to 2 characters and also doubling it once we have the Lunar Blessing on. So let's train that one. We can't afford to train anybody else. Move on to the next week. We got full health again. Let's do a plunder. All right, we have a pilgrimage site. We could have a small chance of finding an artifact. There's a 75% chance of getting tiredness 3. That's not good. Prolific gold mine. I love this one. And guarded prison. Set a monster free. Motivation. Yeah, motivation. Let's do the gold mine. All right, our new creature got injured for 10 weeks, but we got a lot of gold out of it. That's pretty good. Let's do another plunder. So we've got a pretty good chance of setting a monster free here. There's another gold mine. And here's where we will find a monster, but we'll lose motivation. So that's interesting. I think I'll roll the dice on this one. Aha! We got a monster. And our volunteers each needed 1 point of motivation, so that's awesome. Oh no, look at this artwork. That is horrifying. Oh my god. Okay, so we found a Talzazo, the Ngurivilu. Like, comment, and subscribe if you know how to pronounce that. And let's go to the engineer, upgrade our traps. I like the polar portal. I like this one. Leave. And we've got some veterans. So let's double check our team comps here. So you 2 could use a break, but then we still need 1 monster. So if we have, say... Oh, you're ice. So let's put you here with the Lunar Blessing. Ice and elemental weakness. Can you hear my cat yelling? Oh my goodness. Ruby. Okay. Okay. We'll do it like that. That'll be good. All right, veterans. So we have this Ona Musha. Does fire in the front. Does extra damage if no heroes have been defeated yet. That's a problem. So that's going to be a lot of fire damage. Also gains flame shield. This character is powerful. It can't be affected by poison. All right, we have to keep that in mind for back here. We have a disciple, ice damage in the front, and we have AoE fire. So we've got fire and ice hitting the front, which is kind of a huge problem. Never mind, this person resists both. Perfect. AoE fire. We need this person to live long enough to activate the Lunar Blessing. So we'll do like that. Okay. Kitty. So what do we want to do here? We have our spell coming up that does ice and air, but the problem is there's only a 50% chance to get that effect on the front character. Ah, randomly moves all monsters to another position. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. So we definitely don't want this character in the front because I need him to cast the blessing. And this character doesn't, these two don't matter as much. I'd like for this character to be in the back and this character to be in the front. Oh no, so that means you have to go here. But now you have a chance of being in the back, which sucks. Oh, I don't like this. Oops, oops. Let's do... 2 of them are quite weak to ice. So we might do the polar portal here. What's our air damage looking like back here? Oh, pretty good. So this would be a good spot for the electrical coil. I love this game. This game has so much strategy in it. Like, there's just, like, I love the setting up the dungeon. This is just so fun. So we have fire and ice in the front. Now, you only do this once. The first fight, yeah. Fire and ice in the front. Who can resist? Well, you can resist that a little bit, but I think you might die anyway. All right, we're all ready.
Food.
Oh, perfect. This is exactly the team layout I wanted here. Ambush, physical damage, maelstrom, ice, and elemental weakness. Elemental weakness is going to hit very hard, so let's put that on. Activates Lunar Blessing. Awesome. So now ice and air damage is... Oh, not doubled, it's 50%, which is still fantastic. No! We're not going to get to attack with this character. 1 health. Never mind. We did it. We did it. Oh, my God. Calculated. Oh, my God. That couldn't have gone more perfectly. Whoa! 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 That's a full... Oh my God! Do it! Whoa! Ooh, I've never seen anything like that. That was ridiculously strong. Of course, now all my monsters are dead. Ooh, man, that was awesome, though. Taking a character out like that, so helpful. They've lost a third of their abilities and actions. Ooh, here's another one. Yep, get out of here. Bam. Electrical coil, you're going to be weak to air, which is great. Can't see what his weakness is right yet. There we go, minus 55. Yeah, this is going to hurt. So we have air damage and morale, and this is ice. So this is better. Down, he's taking 15% more damage now because his morale dropped. Harassment, tiredness, or this bolt, vulnerable. Wow, that's gonna knock him down to like 1 health, 2 health. And here we go. So satisfying to have a strategy like that going in and then see it work. God, it's so fun. Fang of Melinda. Who's Melinda? Demons' attacks regenerate their life by 100% of damage dealt if the target is affected by burn. That's not super going to happen. You can only place 1 regular trap, but it gains multi-action 1 at the start of the dungeon. Philosopher's Stone. The alchemist can transmute 150% additional gold. Blood and tears can be transmuted equivalently. Oh, that's cool. Let's take that. We can get a lot of resources. Okay, we definitely need some people to go on a break here. We could do a course, but we don't have enough money, it looks like, to send whoever it is away for some training. Let's go into the event. The secret ingredient. We don't have these things. Engineer, we can't afford. Event. Potion of Evolution. An employee found a strange, unlabeled flask while cleaning and is about to drink it without even checking if it's poisonous. Silly Naga. You recognize it as an evolution elixir +1 level. Will you let them drink it, or will you take it for yourself, or sell it? Let's encourage them to take it. You can have a free level up. Alchemist, we don't have tears to transmute into gold. We could transmute some blood into tears and then both into gold, but that's kind of a waste of an action when I could get the boar racing or something here. Ah, yes, the thigh supplier. Let's accept those sweet, delicious, poisonous thighs. And then we just don't go to the events for a while. Or we do go to the event. What's my monster looking like here? Let's put, what if I take everybody that's not, like all the healthy people, put them in the garrison and then do this? Oh. Yeah. All right. So now we don't have enough monsters for the dungeon, so that was a smart move on my part. We oh God. Oh boy, I'm smart. Let's do these two. Okay. It is a champion. Well, you know me, I never take the easy road. Let's do it, champion. Oh, they're like, hey, are you sure you're ready to go? No, I'm not. I don't have anybody. Yeah, we're going. Oh my god. Oh dear. So the champion is the Pyromancer. Oh, these guys are strong. I'm going to stab the shit out of them with the master, though. So that's going to be pretty fun. So we've got fire in the back. Physical in the back. Well, somebody's going to get completely obliterated here. Yeah. At least we've got this polar portal. That's going to hit him hard. It's probably he's weak to ice. They're all weak to ice. Let's do this one. We need to get some big damage as fast as possible. So the faster we can knock out at least one character, the better off we will do. Because, you know, we don't have enough characters. This guy laughs like me. No, don't enrage. Nope. Ah. Wait. No, I want to take a turn. Oh. Oh no. Ambush. Ice damage, elemental weakness. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Slimy Spit, air damage, and slowed, which would also lower his attack damage because of our artifact, our bee. But I also want to just kill off a character here. This guy might be dead, actually, with the portal, with the I'm sorry, the vortex, whatever this is called. So do we want to ambush? No, it's just not. It's just better. Yeah, I better just make sure this character dies. Oh man, he didn't die, or I could have done this to the next character. Fire damage, that's not going to do anything. Or we've got air damage to everyone. Well, might as well be this one. A little bit of air weakness. I think we're going to be okay. I think it's going to hurt. I think we're going to take some damage on the master, but it's going to be okay. Ice damage and morale. Ricochets. Yeah, it's probably that one. Harassment. Morale and tiredness. Or air damage and vulnerable. All right, here we go.
You found me.
Skewering is doing big damage. This is ice to the back and ice weakness. Maybe we kill off that character first.
Oh, I didn't hit hard enough.
Please stop setting me on fire. That's so much damage. Oh, look, his hair went out. Like Hades in the Hercules movie. It wasn't... It's just... He's on fire as long as he's alive. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Our master's pretty strong. Oh, I love all of these things. Okay. Minus 50 life or morale, depending on which is lower. The Nightmare Mirror, and that's an AoE. That's strong. And this is big fire damage and applies fire weakness. But we're not really doing fire damage. It's probably this trap. And then we have a couple trap. Oh, I am low on minions, though. And this guy's just a huge beefer of a guardian here. He can just stand around dealing damage, you know? Like, it's... Our traps... Ah, man. Whatever I take, I feel like if I take a trap, I need more minions. If I take a minion, I don't need more traps. So I better just take the Guardian. His name is Visago. I'm pretty sure I've had that exact guy before. So now we have another plunder. Let me keep sending my characters away. Find a monster. Upgrade a trap for free. Yeah, find a monster. We found another Futakuchi Onna. Cool. We have collectors. We can give them some blood. Or I can take damage. Probably the blood, seeing as how I've actually taken a fair bit of damage. And then we could do the trainer or business trip. Best do the trainer here because I don't think I can afford to send many more characters away. Some of these characters need to rest this next dungeon anyway. So let's do a trainer. This guy costs 400 to train, but he gets a lot stronger. Doesn't really fit into our strategy, but he's just like a huge, just massive beast of a creature. Let's do it. And then what else do we want to do? We have this character is level 2. This character is level 1 and would gain, all monsters of the group gain guaranteed critical at the start of the fight. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now we have 300 left, so we could do 2 150s. So this would gain a little bit of health, a little bit of power. Solar Blessing, attack applies air weakness. Lunar Blessing, attacks apply bounty. Well, let's just train them up just so they're a little stronger. And now we have veterans. So let's take a look at our group here. Let me just put everyone away who needs morale. Okay, so who can we afford to bring? Now this is fire weakness, so do we have really any source of fire damage? We have some here. All right, and then we have our lunar blessing team here with the ice. But we want to take people who like try to leave as many back to rest as possible. So ice and physical. You would apply this guaranteed critical. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll bring one of each of those, and then we'll leave these all behind to recuperate. Oh my god, my cat is yelling again. Hang on. All right, let's hit the veterans. We'll get gold, a master bonus, a lot of gold actually, so that's good. We get a monster from here, but again, I like doing the hardest battles I can. Unless I'm truly struggling, but I'm not. So let's see. No relevant skills. Can't be affected by bleeding. Morale. Okay, that doesn't matter. So what are they weak to? Ice. And what do we have coming up here? We have air, and ice and physical. So, it's probably polar portal. And I'm thinking that because there's really not a lot of... Well, it's kind of a waste. The air... Do you even have an air attack? No, you don't. So the electrical coil is wasted in this dungeon, essentially. But this is a better trap, I think. So let's just confirm that one there. Here we have nature in the front and poison, physical in the front. So nature and physical is not something I feel like I'm going to survive very well. Air in the back... Here we go, 50%. That's good. Spell room, disaster room. Cool. Ooh. Cool. So we have nature and physical in the front. Well, that's not really anybody. So let's put you in the front because you're just a giant beefer. And then I guess electrical coils are our only choice here. It's a cool model for the trap itself. Impairment does the tiredness. That's pretty important, I think. Lightning strike is air. Yeah, let's do the tiredness. Lower their damage. Oh, still a lot. Oh my god. So harassment does morale and more tiredness. Air damage and vulnerable. But it wears off. Like, somebody has to hit him. Because it's only one turn before his turn, so it's got to be this character if he even lives. So I think it's probably harassment. Okay, status effect simulator. Okay. Well. We probably want to do as much damage as possible to somebody. Disaster room. So we have stalactite falls. Physical damage, frostbite to everyone. It's not bad. They're weak to ice. Snowballs, ice damage, and easy target. Damage taken from traps increases by 100%. It's for 4 turns, and also the next trap coming up kind of isn't very much damage. Ice damage and slowed. Now, slowed will actually reduce their power level as well because of the hypnotic bumblebee. So let's try that. Let's see if we can see a significant difference in their power levels. Still hurts. Hurts a lot. Harassment, tiredness. Ooh. But he's not. Let's do this one. Keep that one tired, and also now it's at a morale threshold. Fire weakness, okay. Such a cool effect. Yeah, that guy like fills up with fire like that. Vulnerable. This is gonna hurt because then this guy goes next, or this lady, and she is extremely powerful. No, dang it, he died from the poison. Now this one ricochets. Whoa, 1 health. Why does this keep happening? Nice. 17 blood, 167 gold, and then we can upgrade our Frost Whirlwind again. Great spell. Ignition, which is our attack we use on the Master himself, and Regeneration. I think I'll go with the Frost Whirlwind again. It's just not been a bad choice ever. So it's just awesome. All right, so it looks like we got our motivation back on everybody. We lost a couple of motivation, but overall we're in a really good spot now. Everybody's really available now, except for a couple people who needed to rest. But now we've got 4 characters for each room, so that's actually awesome. So we could even leave a couple more people behind if we wanted to. We'll leave everybody in for now because of events that could restore their morale. So looks like we're all out of time for this episode, so thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. Very, very fun game. Definitely check out the new DLC. I think it was like $5. So for $5 you get hours and hours of more stuff to play with, new monsters, new traps and artifacts and all those missions and stuff, and new talent tree to play with and stuff. So very, very cool. Go check it out. Thank you everybody for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next episode.